because that's super close. Leander with a 45.845. Nezz with a 45.861. All right, let's go. We are off to the races. We got Nezz here and Leander kicking it off on the first map of the evening. Let's see who's going to take the first point here. Leander falling back just a little bit. Nezz leading for now, first lap. 2-lapper, of course, on this GFC Super Final execution by Slimo. Let's see. I also saw Vamos with a little Nezz predict there. Maybe somebody else wants to predict a little bit. Ooh, Nezz going pretty wide. Leander with a little overtake. Leander leading the way at the moment. Looks like Nezz having a little bit of a struggle going into lap 2 here. Oh, that's a crash for Nezz. Let's jump to Leander. Let's see how he is going to finish this. Because Nezz is absolutely out. Should be the first point for Nezz. For Leander. Sorry. First crash for Nezz. Exactly. That was the only reason. Bye. Oh, Stico the legend. Love it. All right. Yeah, Leander can just drive this home to the first point of the evening. Yo, focus. What's going on? Good luck, both. Yeah, it's... guys, like I said, it's a nice format. And this is also instantly an invitation while we see Leander grab the first point. By the way, the points that you see above the webcam, this will be the total points, but I will only calculate it at the end. Or maybe I can just do it now. Is that easy? Yes, that is really easy. There we go. 0-1 Leander. All right, we'll keep track of the total score. That's good. That works. That works fine. This is an invitation to any of you and to everyone in the community. If you just want, for fun, a 1v1 and you want me to stream it, just let me know. Because we can do this all week. I really like this. It's just fun. No prize pool, no weird stuff, no new maps, nothing. Just pick some maps. Train it, don't train it, I don't care. Just send me a message like, yo, Rayma, we want to 1v1. And then I'm there. Because I like this. I think it's fun. So, that's an invitation to all of you. Alright. Leander grabbing the lead again. Calling my shit weird stuff streamer. You can make of that whatever you want. But I'm sure, Vamos, you should not be the person who I was speaking to with weird stuff there. You have a 1v1 against Vamos next week. Is this true? Leander, by the way, he's looking pretty cracked. Oh, that's a caster curse almost. Not that kind of 1v1. Oh, guys. Great. Look at this. Leander still leading. And he's looking pretty good going into lap number 2 here. Has a lead of half a second over Nezz, who is struggling a little bit here to hold the wheel. And he won't. And that will be Leander on 2-0, I guess, if he overcomes this last looping, which he will. And that's 2-0 for Leander. Well done. You got 300 coppers on next TM launch for logging in after 95 days. Dude, I logged in for the... You know how long it took me to log in into this game? It was 263 days since I logged into this game. Absolutely crazy. And I received... I don't know how many coppers I received. It was not a lot. Okay, Leander, 2-0 lead. What do we think, guys? Leander leading with 2-0. This is interesting. Putting a bit of pressure on Nezz here. And if it continues like this, Leander is looking pretty solid. Oh yeah, it's Mania planets. It's not coppers, actually. Oh, guys. It is extraordinary how unprepared I was going into this live stream. It is absolutely crazy. But hey, here we are. It doesn't matter. We're just spectating a little bit, having fun. All good. Ooh, Leander. That was kind of close. Oh, Leander going into the wall. That should be free round for Nezz. Yo, Joutis J. Thanks a lot for tuning in as well. That's comfortably leading. 1.340 seconds between him and Leander. So if he's able to chill a little bit here, steer it through the looping, to the loopings actually, he should be good to go. Make it 2-1 to go, and he will. Nezz to 2-1. Actually 1-2, because technically speaking, I think Nezz was the first person here. Oh no, he's not. It's Leander versus Nezz, not Nezz versus Leander. Ah, whatever. All right. 2-1. Oh, we see it on the left-hand side. Actually, we see live ranking. It would be interesting if that stays there, because then I made the text above the webcam for nothing. Anyways, it looks super cool, so I don't care. All right. So Nezz taking the point after a mistake by Leander. He's going to push through a little bit. Oh, Nezz with a high jump, air time, losing a lot of speed. Leander with the better line, I would say, taking more speed out of this. Overtaking Nezz quite clean. Oh, little drift. He's gonna keep it together though. Let's see if Nezz can fight back here a little bit. Lap number 2 coming up. Just 0.1 between the two. Oh, Leander! Almost again. And, and Nezz is having some struggles. Oh, but Leander as well. Huge overtake by Nezz. And that might as well be the round. If Nezz is not going to make any other mistake. Now, Leander is far out here. Leander is a second out after a weird mistake. I thought Nezz was also making a mistake there, but actually Leander had a very weird mistake where he did not crash really, but he lost a lot of speed by drifting. And that's Nezz making it 2-2. So we got a game on our hands here. 2-2 on the first map. That's nice. And both players starting pretty clean, I should say. We see some errors here and there, but I think these two have practiced quite well. And it's nice to see that that we got a bit of a balanced fight here, I would say. So that's looking very interesting. Now Leander quickly taking the lead once again. We've seen this multiple times now. Leander grabbing lead in round 1, unable to hold it, going into lap number 2 and then onto the finish line. So let's see if he can defend his lead now against Nezz, who's taking another line than Leander here. Mostly it's Leander with more speed. Now again, we see Leander with more speed going into the looping section. And Nezz trailering here. Leander into lap 2, holding on. But now the tricky corner. And Nezz does that quite okay. A little bit of airtime cost Nezz a lot there. And that was a risky line as well, but Leander is going to hit the barriers. Oh, he maybe should have no drifted this. Oh, he will hit the barrier again. That's Leander done for again. That's 1.163 seconds already. And that's goodbye, Leander. And Nezz will overtake Leander for the first time tonight. 3-2 coming up. If Nezz is able to steer through the loopings here. Which he is. 3-2. Cool, cool, cool. Leander. Maybe getting a bit wonky there. Is struggling a little bit. We saw him with a nice lead, 2-0, first 2 rounds. Now, lacking that consistency. As we see oh no, Nezz trying something. He is going to be obliterated. And now Leander, all he needs to do is basically finish this. Because Nezz is miles out. And that's a chance for Leander to easily make it 3-3. Which keeps this match quite interesting, I should say. 3-3 on the first map. That's a good start. From a spectator point of view, I think that's a very good start. So Leander able to drive it home here. And he will indeed make it 3-3. Remember, guys, we're driving to 5 points on each map. We're driving 6 maps. Oh, wait, he's still driving. That was lap number 1. I put already 3-3. No, well, he better make it now. Oh, my days. I really thought he already finished 2 laps. But he didn't. That would be the Omega caster curse. Like, if he doesn't get the point now. But I'm certain he will, because I don't know where Nezz is, but he is he's a couple seconds out. Yo, Miraco, what's going on? Ola also in the chat. Welcome, welcome, guys. Good to see you. Welcome to the 1v1 battle. We got Leander versus Nezz, and there we go. Leander improving his PB. 45.818. That's a good time. We saw Nezz on a 45.661. That's the lap count, actually. And I think I was told beforehand that they were not able to fix those times. So we are not seeing round times, we're seeing lap times. So Nezz improving to a 45.6, Leander to a 45.18 or 8.18. So Nezz a little bit faster. Oh, Nezz with the same mistake again. But Leander also with a wall touch. So it is not the costly mistake. But still, he's going to trailer like 3.03.04. I think you can look at the right. It says best. Do I see that? I don't see that. Oh, there it says. Okay. Oh, Leander with a crazy mistake in the looping. Yeah, I see. I see. You are right, Focus. Well spotted, indeed. On the right-hand side, so we see a 136.458 for Nezz. And we see 136.466 for Leander, who's going to make another mistake. Now 2 seconds out. So they are super close. Nezz into lap number 2 is the favorite here to take another point and be on match point against Leander on the very first map of the evening. Now I need a 1v1 match. Yeah, I already said, guys, just invite each other for a 1v1, pick 5, 6, 7 maps, and let's go. You know, just give me a call. Let me know when it's happening. I will be there. I will be happily streaming it for you guys. As long as it doesn't take like hours and hours. As we see, Nezz is going to be the victor here in this lap. So he's going to make it 4-3 to go. Leander, need to be careful. Because he's now on match point. Alright, here we go. So let's see if Nezz can close it out here. Then we are going to go into map number 2. Can Leander put a little bit of pressure, bring it to 4-4? That would be very interesting. He is going to lead into this round. First to 5 points on each map. Yes, that is correct. 6 maps, first to 5 points. Total score wins. And I guess if we are equal in the end, we will play a tiebreaker map, which will be this map. I guess, because I'm not really sure. But we'll figure that out along the way. Alright. Leander's still leading, and we see Nezz making a big mistake here. 2.3 seconds out already. So Leander can drive this home easily. And it will be 4-4 in the end then. Yo, Goro, what's going on? Stream chat is getting crowded. Love to see it, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in on this Friday evening. Welcome to a random 1v1 between Leander and Nezz, where currently, after this round, probably nobody will be leading. Because if Leander wins this round, he is going to make it 4-4 to go. And as far as I know, we're not in tennis mode or something. So it will just be 4-4 and then on to the 4-5. Leander making it 4-4. Well done. El Rodinas. I did build a little map. I think Nezz agreed to play it after the event. Okay, that's great. I don't know what Nezz is up to though. But I am only going to stay for the 1v1. Because that was the plan with the broadcast. But like I said, guys, if you want to challenge each other, if you want to drive 1v1s, you want to have it streamed, just let me know. We can have a fun evening, right? That's what it's all about here. Alright, last round on this map. As we see Leander going to make a mistake. He's not going to lose a lot though. He's actually going to gain speed on Nezz. That is very interesting. Leander with the wallbang tactic. He's going to overtake Nezz, and he is going to close out what I think is his better map. I think Leander did a little bit better here than Nezz, although they are 4-4 tied. I think Leander was feeling comfortable with the pace that he had. He just was not consistent enough to close it out earlier. Let's see if he can now. Nezz trailering a little bit, 0.2 seconds behind. Leander into the tricky corner. We see Nezz taking it low, trying to reduce that air time. And it's working for him. He's trying to snack Leander now. And that's a beautiful overtake by Nezz. Leander onto the booster. Going through this turn as fast as Nezz. And it's going to come down onto the last couple turns. Let's see if Leander can take it here, or Nezz is going to defend first position. Super close to the rum. I think Leander has just a bit more speed here. This is going to be very close to the finish line. Leander with a bit more speed. Who is it going to be? Nezz is going to hold it. So it's Nezz who takes map number 1. 5-4 in favor of Nezz. And we will go to the next map. GG. Alright, nice. Map number 1. Done. On to the next one. Alright. So with a little bit of later start, I think this map took 15 minutes. And that's what I wanted to say as well. Like, I can stream anything. I don't care. As long as it doesn't take hours and hours and hours. This is probably going to take like 1.5 hours. So yeah. I mean, all good. Just have some fun. Challenge each other. You can put something on the line if you want or not. I don't care. Just play some NASCAR. And that's what these two are doing. And actually that first map was quite enjoyable. We saw a pretty good fight. 5-4 in favor of Nezz. And what am I seeing here? What is this? Okay. I thought Nezz found some cut. But it seems like he didn't. Okay. Map number 2 is also a Slimo map. Again. We see Nezz in the lap records being a little bit faster, but he's going to make a very early and costly mistake. Another Slimo map. Yeah, Slimo has done well. Alright, Nezz trailering early. It's a bit shorter map this. 1 minute 14 seconds is the author time by Slimo. And we all know how fast Slimo can be. So that's going to be a great benchmark. See some magnet road there. And Leander is going to go into lap number 2. Comfortably leading 2.3 seconds between him and Nezz. Leander is on the way to again take the first point on this map. Some good pace by Leander, it looks like. He just needs to steer clear of accidents. And then he's pretty sure to take it down here. Last couple turns. Magnet Road for Leander. And he is going to take the win. In a 1:15.505. Alright, so I'm just going to count, keep counting. Keep counting! 5-5 Nezz Leander is the total score now, because we are keeping track of total score, not map points here. And then the total score is 5-5. So Leander first to take the point here after an early mistake by Nezz. And again we see a small mistake by Nezz here. Leander is away as a rocket. It's pretty sick. He's just out and about. And he already put half a second between him and Nezz. Let's see what Nezz is going to do about this. Because Leander, you can say a lot, but he's looking pretty cracked right now. Let's see if he can keep it up going into lap number 2. Steady driving here by Leander. Nezz still far behind. Oh, Leander taking some risks, but already the gap is 1 second here. So Leander doing well. And also this round is going to be his. 1 second between him and Nezz. 1:15.331. Well done by Leander, putting Nezz on 5-6 and taking the lead. Nice, that's looking good for Leander. And that's looking not so good at the moment for Nezz, who needs to turn things around quickly. TM2 exclusive epic fruit event maps. Yeah, both by Slimo. I have to say, guys, I don't know the map pack that they chose. I have no clue. We will just see on the go. But they just they choose 6 random maps. And I'm not sure if they are all from the Fruit Cup. Could be, might as well be. Who knows? Not sure. All right. Lap number 2 already. Leander just before the finish line trying to overtake Nezz, but he will not succeed there. Nezz snacking back first place. Oh, and Leander going into the wall. That will and has to be the point for Nezz. Has to be a Nezz point. And he wants to put it back on 6-6. And he should. After that big mistake by Leander. 2-second mistake by Leander. Oh, but no, Nezz. Where's Leander? No, no way. It's Nezz who makes the mistake. And it's Leander who's going to win. And he's going to put 2 points between himself and Nezz. 5-7. What a choke by Nezz in the end. The only thing he needed to do is cross the finish line. Absolute cinema there. Oi, 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 oi. And that's a costly point, guys. That is a costly point. 5-7 instead of 6-6. That is a very costly point. Meanwhile, guys, this map is 3-0 for Leander. Let's not forget that. 3-0 for Leander. He is looking cracked. And of course, it was a Nezz mistake. But Leander managed to hold on and snack it down in the end. So he's doing quite well. Now trailering Nezz. Going into lap number 2. Nice overtake by Leander. That's on his tail. Hot fight here. Let's see. Last crucial part before the finish line coming up. 2 left-handers. Nezz. Aggressive line. That's very aggressive line. Is going to take that. Oh, he's just going to take it. What a line by Nezz. Wow, that was kind of impressive driving at the end. He is going to take it down. 6-7. There's a load of custom blocks. Yeah, guys, I have to say, like I said, I didn't play TM2 in 200 and what was it, 62 days or something. So I don't know much here. You guys are the absolute specialists there. So if you see something weird, just elaborate in the chat about it. But the water doesn't seem to do anything. It's not like TM20 water, where you're just drifting around the place for 17 minutes after you have touched 1 millimeter of water. Doesn't seem to be that way. Ole is the biggest specialist here. Is that true? Is Ole, from all people in the chat, Ole is the specialist in TM2? Yeah, I mean, I believe this. I just don't know. I don't know. What I do know is that Nezz is trailering Leander again. But let's see. Last time Nezz took a very aggressive line in the end to close that gap, overtake Leander before the finish line, take the first point on this map. Let's see if he can do it again, because he has more pace. And he is going to take that aggressive line again. Oh, but he just miscalculates it a little bit. It was almost pixel perfect, but it wasn't. Leander is going to defend with the first 14.9, I think, that we saw. That is going to be 6-8 for Leander, and map point for Leander as well, as we see him make it 1-4 on the second map of the evening. Never touched TM2, but think I'm knowledgeable about TMNF NASCAR maps at least. Ah, okay. There's only one specialist, and that's Leander. Yeah, I think I agree with this. Oh, Nezz, no! He might give it away here. That's easily a 1 second, 2 second mistake already by Nezz. And Leander can just drive this home. Leander can... That's a 3.5 second mistake by Nezz. Leander can drive this home, close out the map, go to the next one, and take a 3-point total lead against Nezz here. And he should. And he should. Oh, but he is going to make a mistake for nothing. And where is Nezz? Nezz is far out, but Leander can't do that again, because then it's going to be tricky. But Nezz is 4.5 seconds out. But it seems like Leander is going to close it out cold-blooded. No mistakes. Easy going. 1:15.955 is enough. And Leander makes it 6 points for Nezz and 9 for Leander to go. And we are off to map number 3. And I forgot my water. Fuck my life, guys. I literally left my water in the kitchen. That is absolutely not fantastic. Alright. So they gotta hurry the fuck up, because then I need to drink something. Yeah, there is nothing to hydrate. True. Nice try. I can't hydrate anything. Yeah, okay. There is literally a flask of whiskey there, but I don't know about this. Ja, fy fan. After this map, we do 5-minute break. Yeah, why not? All good. Wherever you want, guys. Yeah, what up? What up, P? Absolute KW map. Slide over Kathoven. Katriner. What is this map? Absolute KW map. You can drink tap water from the faucet behind you. That is absolutely true, guys. But what is this map? Is this a full speed map? I have high expectations from Nezz here. Yo, Panda, what's going on? Welcome to the channel, to the chat, to Twitch, to TRACKMANIA 2, where we are spectating the 1v1 between Leander and Nezz, and Leander is currently leading with 9 to 6 points. And we are now driving some kind of Katrainer map. And it seems to me that this is just a full speed map and there is nothing NASCAR about it. But actually that's not really true. Matchup of the year. Oh my god, Panda! Panda is alive, guys. He is eating bamboo left, right and center. Nezz is taking the lead here, going into the second lap. How did Katrainer do a 41.5 second on this? Is that lap? Is that lap? Yeah, probably it's lapped. Alright. But Nezz is easily going to take this one. There we go. Easy peasy. So Nezz onto 7 points. Total score 7-9. You can follow it. They had to force 2 laps on this one. It's validated for 1 lap. Ah, exactly. Alright. P&E tryouts going hard. Yeah, and we got a lot of P&E here in the chat as well. So I guess the judges are watching. And it's a bit of a cack, but yeah. Allah bala. All right. Yep. Nope. Yeah. It's a bit of trollolo, guys. But anyways, where is Leander? He is away, and he says he's cooked here. So. But what is Nezz doing? He's lagging off the planet. But... Eh? Oh yeah. Yo, Thompson, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in, man. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you again. Welcome to the 1v1 between Nezz and Leander, where Leander is currently leading 9 to 7 points. But that might be the last of his positive points that he will see on this map, because this is not looking very good. Nezz is destroying at the moment, and Leander is literally nowhere to be seen. He is not in the photograph here. 2.2 seconds behind. You can win. That's super nice. Nezz is going to take a point. 8-9. You can win a 1v1 against Spider. That is the way. What is the prize pool for this 1v1? The top prize is a 1v1 against Spider. Ah, this would actually be funny. The final boss. So everybody only trained their own pick. I'm not sure of this, actually. I guess not, but I guess yes, in a way. I guess so. I guess so. I mean, you gotta be a pretty good TRACKMANIA driver in order to beat Spider. We can all be honest about that, guys. Alright, let's see if Leander can follow Nezz here. Oh, he's going to take such a weird approach to this. But it seems to work a little bit. Oi, Leander is staying in the track. Nezz as well. And Leander can still see Nezz, which is already, I think, an accomplishment of its own on this map. For Leander. But I don't know. He's 0.1 second. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Oh no, Leander, why? It's not interesting anymore now. It's just Nezz going to take another point, make it 3-0 on the map, make it equal in points. Total score 9-9. 9! Yo, Bonfire! There is literally nothing to hydrate, man. I have no water. I left my fucking water bottle in the kitchen. But lucky for me, they will do a 5-minute break after this map and I can get my water. So thanks for the hydrate. But I can't drink anything. Thompson, King Remavic. Dude, you are the king. Oh no, it's Leander literally having headaches right now. He's respawning. And he is out seconds. And Nezz will grab this round for free. Oh, Nezz will not... Oh, Ow. Oei, 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 oei. Oei. Where is Leander, bro? He's 10 seconds behind. Leander, where are you, man? Nezz has no speed. Oh my god. Nezz just lost like 12 seconds and he will still... he will still win the round. What am I seeing? Oh no, he will still win the round. Rutnar World Cup type map. What doing? Oh, how is Nezz with that mistake going to win? And there is 4.3 seconds now between him and Leander. Okay, he will win it. That was the one chance for Leander to take a point. But Nezz is going to make it 10-9 on this map. This is going to be a 5-0 map for Nezz. Fifan. Not NASCAR 1v1 anymore. Merge platform. Yo, Gigaverse, what's going on, man? Guys, I appreciate you all tuning in here. I very much appreciate it. Good to see all of you here. I hope you're having a great Friday evening. I hope it's absolutely fantastic. And by watching this, spicing you up just a little bit more than you already were. And maybe it's inspiring you to organize some 1v1 for yourself as well. So let the Discord DMs come through, guys. Just message me, organize the 1v1, pick 6 maps, first to 5 points, 1.5 hours done and dusted, and we can do another one next week. Actually, talking about next week, guys, on the channel next week Wednesday, as we see Nezz taking the lead again. Next week Wednesday, I believe it's at 8 o'clock in the evening, we will do a TM2 1v1 as well. But it's not in the NASCAR community, it's in the Dutch community. It's a Limburg driver from the province where I live as well. Against, I think it was North Holland. And they will do a show off there on a bunch of maps. And we will be streaming that and casting that as well. So next week, Wednesday, we are doing that on the channel. A little bit of side action there. Another 1v1. I love 1v1s. And that's going to be a lot of fun. All right, Nezz going to take down the map 5-0. That's painful for Leander. 11-9 is the total score. And if they will take a break right now, I will also take a mini break and grab my water. Break? Or? Yes? Okay. Okay, let's do a quick break, guys. Quick break. I'm just going to grab my water real quick. Real quick. Yo, we're back in the house. What up, guys? We got what seems to be... Oh, we got 2 hydrates that I should not forget. I got a weird placed box here that should go a little bit to the left. There we go. And it should go more to the left, actually. And yeah, that's it. Longest water haul ever. Did you still have to pump it from the well? Fuck. Yes. Yes, I did. No, my brother is still here. They were talking a little bit, so I was joining in the conversation and then I left. Oh. But yes, in Limburg we're still a little bit primitive, you know? Everybody still got chickens. And we don't like electric cars here. No, I don't know. Okay. What do we think so far, guys? 11-9 for Nezz. What do we think? We saw a gigantic stomp on map number 3. We're ready to go to the next map, which you all know. An SNC 2025 map, guys. SNC 2025 map. Focus! Yes. Let's jump in. Because we got Whiplash here, which is absolutely a great map. Really, really good. And I'm looking forward to see this. And looking forward to see what both Nezz and Leander can do here. All right. Whiplash coming up. Oh, wait. That actually asks for some other music. That asks for this. Ah, yeah. Oh, they were already starting? What is this? This is Whiplash in the background. There we go. Alright, so we got some fitting music now. I think Leander or something thought we were in warm-up, but we were actually in rounds. I don't know. Also don't care because we're going to 4th round end and then we can start on this map. Alright, Whiplash playing in the background. Very fitting music for this map, and let's go. Leander going to take the lead here in the first turn. Oh, he's going to get ripped. He's going to... Oh. That was not great. Alright, let's go back to the original music because this is quite intense. There we go. Nice. This map is bonkers and so is Leander. Yeah, I guess so, but he also bonked his head. And he's not going to win the first round on this map. That is quite certain here. Nezz is going to laugh hard. Because that was a very early mistake. And we... Guys, how many times did we see that very single mistake made by Leander in the SNC? Maybe in total we saw it like 79 times or something. That mistake was seen a million times. I think it was literally every lap indeed. It didn't even matter which match or whatever. It was just... It was always happening. Alright, and it happens to Leander as well. It's going to cost him a certain point to Nezz, and the total points is 12-9. Don't remind me, Rayma. Alright. Can't blame TM2 now. Alright. Yeah, that mistake was That might have been the single most mistake made on the SNC. And Leander did it as well. Let's see if he can steer clear of that in this round. Snag back a point because he needs it, guys. Total score is 12-9 for Nezz. So Leander, he is losing a bit of momentum here. He should care to not be blown out of the water, and it could easily be 20 plus points for Nezz when this is all over. Oh, and he's going to make a mistake again going into start finish. Ole. Yeah. Aye. Alright, Nezz can cruise out to the finish again. He's not going to have any trouble on this map so far. At least not from Leander. And he's going to take another point. There you go. That's 13 against 9. Total score and already 2-0 on this map. And Nezz is steadily climbing. Don't start about Leander having issues in the game. Oh no. Alright. Let's see. Can Leander survive? No way. I was just literally talking about it, and he's not able to survive it here. And Nezz is again going to take the lead. That is absolutely crazy. So Leander again in the wall there. This map was made in TM2 anyways. Was it really? That's amazing. Alright. Oh, this is golden. Alright. Well, TM2... Oh, Nezz is going to kiss the wall as well. And that should be a point for Leander. All day of the week should be Leander here. Because Nezz is out 0.6. He will be out 1 second on the next CP. Actually 0.9. Let's see. Leander just needs to drive this home right now. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Bring it home. Done and dusted. See ya later. No TMNF walls for him in TM2 this time. And he is going to snag the point. And that's what he needed. He's at 10 points now. Still a 3-point gap to Nezz. But it wasn't because of sublime driving that Leander won that. It was because of a Nezz crash. Oh, and Nezz saving that. That's quite important. But let's see if Leander can maybe put on the pressure a little bit here. Oh, Nezz with another mistake. That is going to be a very costly mistake again. And all Leander has to do right now is just calmly drive to the finish line. 2.148 seconds between him and Nezz right now. And he could very easily lower the deficit here to only 2 points. Make it 13-11 to go. Yeah, Nezz is super far out. 2.5 seconds. No way that he's crawling back from that if Leander is not making a severe mistake. And he won't. And he's going to grab the point. Right. Leander fighting back a little bit. Some pressure on Nezz, who is not able to handle that, at least for the last 2 rounds. Let's see if he can reset and take back some points. 2-2 on this map. Would actually be nice for the match if Leander can win this map to turn it around a little bit. 2-2. Yo, Rectardin, what's going on? Can't wait for that 1v1 on DO1. Yeah, we can do that as well. Guys, as you can see, a 1v1 is pretty chill. I mean, it's just for a little bit of fun and games. Just driving a little bit, challenging each other. It's fun. At least for me, it's fun. Like, genuinely, it's a lot of fun to watch this and to broadcast it to you guys. So, it's nice. And thanks again for tuning in. Oh, and Nezz is going to make another mistake. Another mistake by Nezz. He is going to lose 1 to 2 seconds easily again to Leander. 1.9 seconds. And Leander can drive it home again. He can take the lead on this map. And he can close the gap to Nezz to only 1 point, coming back from 4 points behind. It was 13-9 before this map started. Now it could very well be 13-12. And it will be like that. 13-12. Whoops. Not 123 points for Leander. Nezz says that he needs to focus, and he needs to. Because Leander is not making any severe mistakes anymore. Sure, he might not be as fast as Nezz, but if Nezz keeps choking a little bit here and there, then it's going to be easy game for Leander. Oh, Leander, what a risk. I'm not sure if I would take that risk if I was Leander in this position. At least not that early in the map. But he does it. And he takes 0.2 on Nezz already. Ooh, Nezz with a drift. Nezz with a drift. He's going to lose another 0.8 to 0.9 seconds. We'll put him probably on 0.1. There you go. 1.1. Oh, Leander! He's not going to buck. He still has a gap to Nezz, and he still should be able to take this round. Nezz still far away, still somewhere 0.9, 0.8, 0.946 seconds from Leander to Nezz, and it should be easy game here for Leander to take another point and equal the total score to 13-13. That would be very interesting, and he will do that. Oh my god. Oh, yes, he will. A little bit of a mistake at the end, but he will do it. 13-13. Nice comeback. Frantic pressure from Leander. Yeah, I mean, hey, a 1v1 is a different kind of game, guys. It really is. It works differently. Something else. Oh, Leander. Ah, fuck. Bro makes no mistake. 5 rounds in a row. And then he decides to do this. Another Lufthansa on the other point that we already saw. And that's literally just a free point for Nezz. He needs to do nothing for that. Like, literally nothing. Leander, I don't know how many seconds he is behind. Maybe 10, maybe 15, I don't know. Maybe even more. He's crossing the finish line now only. That's kind of crazy. Alright, so Leander nowhere to be seen. Free point for Nezz. Easy peasy. He's going to take the lead in the total score again. 14 against 13 points in favor of Nezz. Plus 30 seconds. Yeah, probably something like this. 11.8. Okay, I wasn't far off. I thought he was way further behind. All right, Nezz gonna grab a point. 14-13. Oh shit, I see this is actually ripped. There we go. $14 next, maybe. It's funny how Leander crumbles on a TMNF map made in TM2. Oh, I love this. Great. Fourth map of the evening, by the way, guys. Still 2 more to go. Let's see if Leander can close it out here, because already last lap, or last round, I should say, he was on map point, of course, as well. Now he's trailering Nezz. Let's see if he can put the pressure. Nezz crawling back last time. Both players first have to tackle this turn. Oh, Leander will. What a pace there. And that's very good pace by Leander. Let's see if he can keep it up. He's going to keep it up. But Nezz is faster. Let's see. It's going to come down to the last couple corners here. Leander with defense. Leander with great defense. He is going to do it here. That is very interesting. And that's 14-14. That closes out this map. Equal total score. And we are on to map number 5. That is very interesting. That is very interesting. All right, next map. What do we got here? NASCAR. Raison d'être. And I can't speak French, and I will not try to, but that's should somewhere be around the pronunciation of that map. Most important thing is that it's built by Ranish, and the author time is 1:54:43. Now let's see what they can do on it. Dommage. Yo, Spider, what's going on? Vamos asked, when is your next event, TM Master? And then TM Master said, I will DM you about it. TM Master? What is this? You can't elaborate in the chat what's going on with your next event? But you can DM Vamos? What kind of cartel is this? Leander says, oh no, not this map, as if he has never seen it in his life, which I doubt. Tricky one, but a fun one. All right, let's see. 14-14. Nezz is going to try some trickery. Knows it will not help him. Actually, he's going to lose speed against Leander there. But he will make up for that with a no drift. Easy peasy and overtake. And Nezz is out. Ui. That was pretty close. We have 26 people here ready to listen. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He said next week. Oh no, Vamos. Vamos is such an awake person, guys. You should not mess with that guy. All right. Oh, Leander is super white, and Nezz is going to take the lead going into lap number 2. And we can easily, of course, see that this is... Oh, Nezz, where are you going, bro? He kept it together, though. I did not expect it there. I thought he would bug out at the end of that landing. Doesn't seem to be. He's going to take it super wide. Leander is going to opt for the inside line, which will cost him a lot of speed. He said he's tired. Yeah, Vamos basically always says that he's tired. You should not pay any attention to that. It's a trick. Ooh. Oh no, Leander finally with the severe mistake there. I don't even know if he touched the wall. But he will probably not win this round. Or Nezz has to do something really weird. Ooh. Alright, Nezz. First round in the pocket. 15-14. It's a trick. It's a trick. Leander says, why this map? I don't know why. I didn't pick the maps. And it seems like... Oh, McKiller with the hydrate. What a super legend. And now I got water, guys. So thank you. I got water on my exclusive Spring NASCAR Cup coaster here, of which only one is made. Oh, we see Nezz making the mistake here. Leander taking the lead. I didn't see much magic when he told he was tired in our war. Give more information on the upcoming Monday. Okay. We will be waiting for that. We'll be waiting for that. Leander with a low jump. Nezz is tuning in. And indeed hoping McKiller is doing very well. Focus also saying that in the chat. Didn't see McKiller for some time here in the chat, I think, or? I can't remember this. Oh, Leander. Oh, Nezz with the overspeed. And we have a crazy 1v1 in the end here. Who is going to take it? Last couple turns here before we make the drop down. And on to the finish. Nezz trailering Leander like he literally has a trailer hitch. Nezz makes the mistake. Leander has it for the taking. Nezz with the white line, but it will not help him. And Leander is going to take it there. 15-15 total score. Oh, not 15-11. There we go. Doc Hudson, give Leander some tips on how to make the jump. Yeah, I'm not sure what Leander was doing there in that jump. He doesn't look too comfortable on this map, I have to say. Yeah, it is close. It is actually really close. 15-15. And okay. And Leander is leading now as well. Sorry guys, I was distracted by something going on outside. Leander defending pretty well here in the first lap, but let's see if he can keep this up. Doing good. My work schedule make it difficult to find time for racing. Man, I really appreciate you tuning in, McKiller. I really do. Thanks, man. I hope you're having a great Friday and you are on to a great weekend as well. Leander, what is going on with this jump, man? He doesn't find the pace before. He's complaining about the last turn, but I don't know about this. And Nezz figured out how to do this no drift and he's gaining a lot of pace on Leander. Oh, that's a good turn by Leander. He should have more pace coming out of the looping. But he doesn't, because Nezz figured out the speed drift. At least it seemed like. And now Nezz is probably on to the win here. We got some corners to go. Leander with aggressive line here in the banked left-hander. But Nezz seems to be defending quite well. And he will defend. And that's Nezz taking that round down. 16-15. Why not just bug slide the turn after the jump and exit with 600 speed? Maybe. Maybe. Alright, Nezz leading this map 2-1. It's a close map though, it's also a close fight. 16-15, I did not expect this actually. I was with the chat, and I think most of you in the chat expected Nezz to be leading a bit, but Leander is putting up quite a good fight, so... But on this map he just... he doesn't seem as strong as Nezz here. But I don't know, anything can happen. Nezz with a 1.51.685, Leander with a 1.52.001, so... Leander a bit slower, still able to snack 1 point. Nice turn by Leander. He should close some ground. Just in the end, having some trouble. And he's again gonna lose a lot in that jump. And now Nezz is really going to take back a lot. Oh, that's way too tight by Leander. I'm surprised he even makes this looping. It's a free ride for Nezz here. Leander almost a second away. If Nezz takes it easy, he should be able to make it 3-1 on this map. And 17-15 to go in the total score. Leander closing the gap just a little bit. Nezz. Ah, that's good. That is... Oh! Yeah, that's good. Oh, Leander even has to respawn. Nezz takes it down. 17-15. Actually, if Nezz wins the next two, it will be 19-15. No, okay. Then it's not over then. That's good. It's not over whatever happens on this map. If there is one player that can win a match in TM2, it's Leander. Is that a joke because there's only one player in TM2, or how was this meant to be read? Yes, next map is the last map. Next map is the... If I'm not mistaken, next map is the last map. Yes, it is. Because after the break, we did a break at 3 maps. Then we have Whiplash. Then we had this map. And then we have the last map. Alright, so Nezz looking to bring himself in a great position to close out this 1v1. If he manages to win the next 2 rounds, which should be manageable for him. He only needs to win 2 on the last map. And that should be doable. Leander is really struggling with this map. And I feel like it's inside his map as well. Or inside his map. Inside his head as well. Because he is complaining a little bit that it's not his map and this and that. But in the end, it matters how fast you drive here and nothing else. So you can't lose the mental game here. Yeah, the last turn really is a tricky one. But it's not... I mean, it's not the most difficult turn in the world, right? It's because you just no-drift that, right? You no-drift, you release, you take the CP from outside to inside, basically just the apex line, wherever that's possible. And then it should be okay. However, you carry a lot of speed with that into the next part of the map. And that's what we see happening all the time with Nezz, who is pretty good in that turn there. Makes it 18-15 to go. Nezz on map point. You mostly end in a slide at the landing. Yeah, that's true, because your car wiggles a little bit. That is true. All right. Map point for Nezz might as well be the last round of this map. And that's funny about the 1v1. Even though Nezz obliterated Leander on 2 maps, this one and basically the full speed one, still Leander is not in a position that he lost on map number 5. He can still win if he pulls out a miraculous performance on map number 6. But it is going to be very hard with Nezz. He is going to lead with 4 points. So Leander needs to win everything. If Nezz wins 2 on next map, he has won the 1v1. If Nezz wins 1, it can only be a draw. And we might as well... Oh, that's the end of Leander. That is the end of Leander, and Nezz is going to take down this map. There's so many lines you can take at the bank platform. Yeah, that was a very interesting line by Leander. He just showed what he was capable of there. All right, Nezz closing the map out 19 to 15 in favor of Nezz. All right. And we are going on to the last map of this 1v1. And Nezz is in a great position. Junie Daps, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thanks for popping in. Welcome to the TM2 NASCAR 1v1 between Leander and Nezz. And we are on the last map of the evening. 5 down, 1 to go. Total points 19-15 in favor of Nezz. And he's looking to take down this 1v1. Yo, Maze, whoa, what's going on? Are you now skater? Is this what I remembered? Focus bangers tonight. Yeah, we got another focus map. Stronghold. The map we are going to play here. Alright, so remember guys, 1 point for Nezz is a tie. 2 points for Nezz is a win. TM2 best game. I don't know. You can find a lot of opinions in the chat about this, but go ahead. Alright. Leander needs to put on the best performance that he possibly can to still take down this 1v1. And if he does, honestly, that would be quite the comeback here from the Norwegian. But that is going to be a hell of a task. Because Nezz... Ooh, especially if you drifted into the wall, Leander. Then you are just handing your opponent some points. And Nezz says thank you. I knew this would be provoking some opinions in the chat about this TM2 statement. Guys, I know this is a TRACKMANIA stream, but it's best in the chat to just never talk about anything related to TRACKMANIA, because then we are going to have endless discussions about whatever. Alright. Only thing I know is that Leander is 2 seconds out, and he cannot win this map anymore. Or this match. Because Nezz is going to take this point, and he will. And now only a tie is possible still for Leander. 20 to 15. In favor of Nezz. And Nezz might as well close out the 1v1 here. Let's see if he will. 1 more point for Nezz, and he wins the 1v1. And he's going to try and do it in this round. Is Leander going to be some cracked driver right now? Is he going to win 5 in a row? Because that's basically what's needed to not lose this 1v1 against Nezz. The first, hopefully, of many, guys. I've said it a couple times tonight. Please, if you want to do a 1v1 yourself, it is as easy to pick a date, to pick some maps, train it or not train it, I don't care. Send me a message and get it on stream. You can do this any day of the week. I will for sure at least try to be there. So Leander and Nezz kicking things off with the 1v1 in TM2. I'm looking forward, and I'm pretty curious to see what's going to follow here. Now, we have a pretty insane battle here on our hands, because it is for the 1v1 win. If Nezz is winning this round, Leander is dusted, and Nezz takes down the trophy. And the 1v1 against Leander. If he loses, Leander keeps himself in the game. And look at the defense that Leander is currently putting on the table here. Can he keep it up? Nezz not the... Ooh, he can keep it up, actually. That's Leander with a point. Leander going over 15 points here. 20 to 16. Wow, that's a crazy fight. And Leander defending. That's crazy. The people who moved on to TM2 also moved on to TM 2020. Yes, they did, I think. A lot of them, actually, because I know that PGG originally moved on to TM2 and now they moved on to TM20 as well. Oh, Nezz with an early mistake. It is not going to happen, guys. It cannot happen. Nezz with an early mistake, 0.6 behind. If Nezz is not going to win this, ye gods, something has happened. Nezz is paid actor now. Leander comeback. I am reading things in chat. And we are not going to see this for sure. No, Leander has to win 5 in a row. 5 in a row. And I'm hearing some crazy beat in my ear. I love this. Oh, Nezz is coming closer here. Nezz is trailering Leander. Nezz is opening the attack. Aggressive line. Oh, too aggressive. He takes the risks. No need to take any risk. Nezz into the wall. Leander with a free point. Nezz 1 second out. And that is going to be 20 against 17. And the fight is still going strong. I will sub if Leander gets it. Dude, does it really take you that to sub? Like, what? Hello? There is a streamer here. I'm trying my best. What? And now all it takes for you to sub is for Leander to win a 1v1? Oh my god, I'm doing something wrong here. Alright. Okay, yeah, I get it. Oh no, Leander with the mistake. Nay, nay, nay. This cat, Nezz, just drive it into the wall right now. We want to keep going here. Rip the sub. Yeah, rip my 250, guys. Rip my 250 a month, because literally Leander drives into the wall. And that might as well be it. Leander 1 second behind. Nezz has to close it out right now. I love it. I see a lot of 1v1 talk in the chat. I absolutely love it. I hope this stream is sparking your guys' interests in 1v1s. I really hope that. By streaming this, I really hoped that more of you would follow this example and set some 1v1s. Because this is what it is about, right? 25 views for a 1v1 is a lot. I don't know. I guess we're all here on the Friday. And meanwhile, Nezz is just going to take it down, guys. Just like this. Nezz has won the 1v1. There you go. It's done. It's over. Nezz takes it. 21 points. 17 for Leander. Leander cannot win anymore. And he lost the 1v1 against Nezz. GG. Yo, Freshie, what's going on? Just zapping in real quick. How is it going? We are doing very well here. And we have been going for 1 hour and 30 minutes with Leander against Nezz. 1v1, NASCAR TM2. Thanks a lot. Thanks TM Master for the gifted sub. And we have actually fixed the audio. So that is absolutely amazing. Nino on the FKX Twitch account is going to get a sub from TM Master. Thank you so much, man. Giving another to Focus. Oh no, he was about to sub, not gonna lie. Oh my god. If Leander wins all in a row now, then... Oh, don't reveal who it is. Sorry. Leander back to bronze 3. TM Master keeps giving subs now to El Rodinas. Sorry that I spoiled your identity there. That was not what I wanted to do. Dude, this beat is fire. I need this in my library now. What? There we go. Thanks, TM Master, for giving that 1,000,000 subs again. Now to Ola as well. and to Vamos. Bro, TM Master, take it easy, dude. We have like a whole streaming campaign still ahead of us this year. You don't want to... You don't... What am I seeing? What is this? What has happened here? What the fuck? And done. Alright, alright, alright. What was this? Nezz crashing out. Leander also crashing. So Leander grabbing that point. 18 on the clock for Leander. It's for the content. Yeah, I guess. That's a very old emoticon, actually. Holy shit. From where did you get that? Vamos. Limited time only emote. The fuck? That's like... That reminds me of the Amazon times, guys. You remember this? Yes, Amazon. Exactly. Who remembers Amazon? Absolutely crazy. Guys, Amazon was something else. Holy shit. That takes me back years. Whoa. Back to the Hives, right? Hives.nl. You guys remember this? It's only for the Dutch people though. Hives. So sick. Back in an age where Facebook basically didn't exist. So crazy.
Here you have 3 instead of 250.
250? Dude, why is that voice reading this? So sick. Yo, thanks a lot, FKX Twitch, for giving €3. And indeed, guys, €3 is more than $2.50. So thank you so much. As we see Leander taking another round. 19 points for Leander. Here you have 3 instead of 250. Okay, this is your only chance, guys, because I'm going to turn it off after this stream. If you ever want to donate something and you want to read it out loud on stream, now is your chance. Because I didn't know that this was enabled, but it seems like it is. I hate that shit, but if you want, there you go. And of course, we all know this is just a very cheap trick of me to get in donations. Instead of subscriptions. No way that Leander is going to win 5 rounds, but he's going to lose 2 to Nezz. That is not happening here, right? That should not be happening. Whoa, Nezz. Little comeback here. Skater using the wrong 5-hat emote. Dude, you should use the Remaf 5-hat emote. How was the level of the 1v1 before it was decided? It was... I'm not gonna lie, it was actually pretty good. It was actually pretty good. I don't know if the chat agrees with this, but I think this was not at all a bad 1v1 to watch. It was a pretty close fight. I mean, we were almost... I think we were even before map 5. So that was kind of funny as Nezz takes this down now. 22. You have a black screen at the moment? Oh no. Who is the next 1v1? You and FK's Twitch, cause Rectardin thinks he's not worthy. Just send me a Discord message, guys. And indeed, Mikey is right. We have on Wednesday, next week Wednesday, there will be another Dutch TM2 1v1. It will not be in the NASCAR community. It will just be in the Dutch community. It will also be a Dutch stream. So don't come in here and try to talk anything else but Dutch. So get your Duolingo out, because that's going to be a different experience. But we are going to be there. We are going to stream it. We are going to cast it. It will be a lot of fun. It will be another evening of 1v1. And I'm really looking forward to that. I got a message from the from the community, the Dutch community. They were having some troubles with their caster, I think, or streamer or whatever, I don't know. So they asked me to do that, and yeah, I'm very glad to hop in. So I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. Didn't expect it to be this close. It was actually close. Het zal leuk zijn. Gezellig. Nice, guys. You are absolutely on point. So make sure to be there Wednesday on 20. I want to see you guys talk Dutch. I'm going to enjoy that a lot. Very nice. All right, Nezz is going to take another round here. And he is going to change the total score quite a lot, because that's 23-19 as we move into the last round of this 1v1. Me versus Ole in BFNL. Guys, did you read the BFNL announcement as well? I don't know. Where's Bellman, guys? Is Bellman in the chat? What, can somebody tell Bellman to just open registrations? Oh, he has responded, actually. Yeah, that's a good question. Actually, I had in mind that people would like to see the maps are about before register, but it's basically NASCAR, so I guess we can open. That's true. Yes, that's true, Bellman. Just open the registrations. I mean, there's no point in announcing and then 1 month later opening registrations. That's, no. Het zal leuk zijn. Skater, where did you learn that? Het zal leuk zijn. It's a very random Dutch sentence. Dude, this music is absolutely clapping at the moment. What the fuck is this? This is actually extra weld. Nice. Alright. Oh, did I see Leander going rip? Yes, I did. And then probably Nezz is going to win the last round. Good friend of mine called Translate. Yeah, now it is extra weld. Now it is. It was Giberato, but it's actually extra weld now. Nezz is going to take down the last round of this 1v1. And that is going to be GG. GG to Nezz and Leander. And actually, a thank you to these guys for organizing this very low effort 1v1. Because this literally takes nothing. And total score is 24-19. Yes.